What's going on, everybody? We have a lot of news and economic data as well as earnings this week. There are going to be some names that I'll be watching specifically this week, including Apple, Tesla, Meta, and Microsoft. I do like the Boeing and StarBucks for a potential side watch for earnings. I want to see how they move, but we definitely have some potential for upside or downside continuation with the earnings, depending on how the reports come out, as well as with the economic data. We do have consumer confidence on Tuesday, FOMC and Powell speaking on Wednesday. We have GDP and jobless claims on Thursday. And on Friday, we have PCE pre-market and PMI post-market. So with that being said, that's all that I'll be watching as far as economic data and earnings. When we look at the charts, let me just take a look here. What I want to take note of on SPY is we did create new highs last week, pushed to that 610, 611 area, and we ended up selling off, and now we're sitting between this range at like 608 to 607. What I'll be watching specifically on SPY is if we can get a break above 608, right? I will look for longs back into that 609, 610, maybe 611, back into highs if we get above 608. If we fall below 606.80, then I would look for shorts down into that 606, 605, 60 level. Below there, we have the 604.70 to 604.45 level. And then below there, we have this demand at 603, 602. That's pretty much all I'll be watching on SPY, is either a break below 606.80 or a break above 608. QQQ, I like above 530 or below 528. Above 530, I think we can get back into 531.50, 532, 533, back into highs. And below 528, I think we have room down into 525 and then 524.50. And then this demand here at between 523 and 522, right? Well, we do have a level here at 523.61 as well, too, so we have to watch that. But I do like this 522.50 to 521, 522 level. So that's what I'll be watching QQQ. Something else I want to take note of, though, is we do have this sort of double top, as you can see here, forming, right? So if we fall below this 528, I think we could definitely see some selling back into this demand level down here at like 522. If it reclaims, then, obviously if we reach here, we can look for this to break out above these highs, and then we can see it push back into all-time highs. That's what I like in QQQ. As far as individual names, I will be looking at AMD and NVIDIA. I like AMD above 123.1 for longs, and I would look for a move back in like 125, 125.2, and then that 126 level on 126.60, or a bounce off of this 121, 122 level. If we lose this, I wouldn't really be interested in longs per se, but if we can hold this 122 level or get above this 123.1, I do like that for some upside continuation or bounce off that level, like I said. NVIDIA, I'm just simply watching 141 to 140 for a bounce, right? There's some demand there. That's all I really like on NVIDIA. It's just look for a push into this demand and look for buyers to step in and pick it back up. And then Microsoft, right? I'm watching Microsoft. We get a break below 441.50. I'm looking to either take it short down into 440, 438-ish, but I would rather watch this for longs, right? So we flush this 441.50, push right into this 440 to 438, and then I would look for longs there. Or we reclaim 444.3, and then we can look for longs back into these highs here at like 445, 446. We get above there, then we can start looking for some more continuation back into that 450 level.